day and welcome to yet another beautiful edition of VERITAS. We are your hosts. My name is Ume Obianuju Nicole.
And I am Osomdi Godswill Oludania.
And I'm pretty sure you know by now that VERITAS is a platform right here on the Archdiocese of Benin City where we get to keep you up to speed with all the amazing events and all the news stories happening in the Catholic Church, touchlighting the Archdiocese of Benin City. VERITAS simply means Veritas Alert. We review the Veritas newspaper, okay? And you can get a copy of the Veritas newspaper at any Catholic church in the Archdiocese of Benin City, or you can come down to number 34 Airport Road and also get a copy. It's sold for as low as 500 naira. So let's get down to the business of the day. But before that, how are you doing today?
I'm pretty excited about this month's edition of the Veritas newspaper. Lots of interesting happenings across the Archdiocese of Benin. Some news from the Archbishop's Corner, as well as some very sad and heartbreaking news.
True, some sad stories on the front page of the Veritas newspaper, but we have more exciting stories than the sad ones. I mean, it's October already. We are gearing up for Christmas. Christmas is, or rather, the month of December is just 1 month, a few weeks away. Are you ready for Christmas, though?
Oh, I wouldn't say I'm ready, but I'm ready for 2026.
2026 already. So, on the front page of the Veritas newspaper, we have the major headline here that says, Holy Cross at 100.
Congratulations.
What must not take place in the Cathedral, Akubeze? Holy Cross at 100. What must not take place in the Cathedral, says our very own Archbishop Akubeze. You can find full details on page 3 of the Veritas newspaper. Not 50, not 60, not 70. Holy Cross is celebrating 100 years in existence.
That is quite fantastic if you ask me. It's not easy to be a church, let alone in Nigeria, and to clock multiple decades all the way up to 100. Congratulations to all parishioners past and present of our cathedral, the Holy Cross Cathedral, and I pray that the church moves to be even 1,000.
Amen and amen. Like I said earlier, you can get complete details on page 3 of the Veritas newspaper.
Yes, still on page 3, you can get more details of this story. New servants of the church emerge as Akubeze ordains 8 deacons. That is at the bottom right corner of the Veritas newspaper. The details of that story is in page 3. I'll take it one more time. New servants of the church emerge as Akubeze ordains 8 deacons.
8 deacons.
Impressive.
Very, very impressive. We have their pictures on the front page of the Veritas newspaper, looking all smart and ready to take on the next task in God's fate. Well, we wish them well. And as they have gone on to become deacons, hopefully someday they will be ordained Catholic priests. Still right here on the front page of the Veritas newspaper, just below, we have experts call on Catholic media to champion change, heal Nigeria at Sagni's convention. Experts are calling on the Catholic media to champion change, heal Nigeria at Sagni's convention. You can find the complete story on page 3 of the Veritas newspaper. I mean, is Nigeria sick? Is the nation sick?
Well, depends on who you ask.
Well,
there are some people you ask that they will tell you that Nigeria is quite sick. Others will say Nigeria is not sick, it just needs a little time and a little bit of reforms. But that doesn't stop the experts for calling, or the experts to call the Catholic media to champion change and heal Nigeria at Sagnes Convention. And we also have a couple of other stories regarding the Sagnes Convention, which we'll bring to your attention. But first, I'd like to let you know that new pastoral leadership has emerged for Catholic parishes in the city of Benin. Yes, the Archdiocese of Benin has seen some new pastoral leadership for different parishes in the Archdiocese.
And you can get complete details on page 5 of the Veritas newspaper. And still on the front page of the Veritas newspaper, there's this headline here that caught my fancy. It says, Nigerian Catholic bishops call for national renewal and hope amid hardship. Nigerian Catholic bishops call for national renewal and hope amidst hardship. Now, the story begins on the front page and continues on the 5th page of the Veritas newspaper. It's no longer news. I think the more I say is the more I sound like a broken record. That the hardship being faced by citizens of this great country is appalling.
Appalling is just putting it mildly. It is quite a disastrous state that Nigeria finds itself. But the real question is, what is the solution? But the Catholic bishops are calling for national renewal and hope. I think you can never go wrong with hope.
True, always be hopeful. There can be a change, something can happen. But sometimes I feel we should try to be as realistic as possible.
Yes, being realistic, I think sometimes we fail to see the reality of it, or that as little as that thing that you choose to do, it has a ripple effect. So as little as choosing not to litter, it creates a little bit of improvement. But when you see people these days, it's more like, everybody's doing it, why shouldn't I do it?
Well, like we said earlier, you can find the complete details on the page 5 of the Veritas newspaper. And still here, we have more news making the rounds on the Archdiocese of NCT. We have this one, it says, go and evangelize. Bishop Ajang urges Catholic media professionals at Sagnes Convention. You can find that on page 10 of the Veritas newspaper. It says, go and evangelize. Go and win souls for God. Go and win souls for the church. Go and bring new people into the church. Go and tell or preach the gospel, the good news. All right, go and evangelize. He's not telling anybody. He's not telling everybody. He's channeling or passing this message to Catholic media professionals, the journalists. Be you in the print media, be you in the broadcast media. Use your platform to win souls. Use your platform to spread the word. All right, in as much as you're going to do your duty, which is important, and what you're being paid for. But Bishop Ajang is pleading that you also use your platform in one way or the other. You should know that you influence the minds of people.
Very true. Very, very true.
So you can find complete details, like I said earlier, on page 10 of the Veritas newspaper. Elsewhere,
away from that, the Archbishop blesses new grotto, bell tower, as faithful become soldiers of Christ at St. Michael's, Ikweniro. So down there in Ikweniro, St. Michael's, the Archbishop blessed the new grotto and bell tower, and faithful became soldiers of Christ. That is very fantastic news, and congratulations to all parishioners of St. Michael's right there in Ikweniro.
Congratulations. And all that also we have on above the major headline, it says 10 million bounty, 10 million naira bounty. Enugu vows justice after brutal murder of Catholic priest. You see the incessant kidnapping of Catholic priest. It's too much these days.
It's getting to a very toxic
they
state.
give out their life, their complete existence to God, to serving God, to preaching the gospel,
and helping their community as well.
Their community, and it's so annoying that you see that they get kidnapped day in, day out in different regions in Nigeria, not just particularly to the south, the west, the east, and even the north.
Very, very true.
Now, sometimes even after the bounty is being paid, they still get killed. It is still V Alert, and we'll go for a short break. When we come back, we'll let you in on the full details and what we have for you today on the editorial comment.
Hello there. Do you have an upcoming event, or would you love the services of a printing press? I know two brands you can trust: Florid System Printing Press and Catholic Social Communication Benin are your best bet to deliver top-notch services at a very affordable rate. Florid System Printing Press specializes on all kinds of printing, ranging from notebooks, jotters, calendars, magazines, flyers, banners, and much more. While Catholic Social Communication Benin offers distinct video and photo coverage services nationwide for any event, be it weddings, funerals, birthdays, conferences, and lots more. Florid System Printing Press and Catholic Social Communication Benin are located at number 30 and 34 Airport Road beside St. Paul's Catholic Church, Benin City. For bookings or business inquiries, kindly contact us on 070-4387-3298. 070-4387-3298.
Welcome right back. It is still V Alert, or you can call it VERITAS Alert. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we have on page 9 the editorial comment, and the headline says, "Faith without fraternity, Nigeria's urgent call to religious collaboration." Faith without fraternity, Nigeria's urgent call to religious collaboration. I mean, the world today trembles under the weight of religious division. There exists sectarian wars in every corner of the globe. I mean, in India, we see tensions between Hindu and the Muslim communities, while across Europe and America, there's a rise in anti-Semitism and Islamophobia spectacles. So all these stem from extremism, which leaves faith communities at loggerheads rather than as witness to peace. You see the Muslims fighting the Christians. You see the traditional worshippers fighting the Christians. You see the traditional worshippers fighting the Muslims. Alright? So, imagine a world where all religion collaborates. Imagine a world where none is superior to the other. What do you make of this?
I think there isn't a religion in the world that doesn't preach peace, love, and harmony. And I think we need to find a way, despite our religious differences and religious beliefs, to live in peace with each other. We are all humans at the end, and the difference in religion is not grounds for hostility. And I don't think there's any religion in the world that preaches killings of people without, people who are not of the same religion as you.
Yes.
Especially in these modern times where everybody now, sort of understands each other better.
Yes, so I really hope that we collaborate religious-wise, especially in our dear own country, Nigeria, because Nigeria, being a multi-religious society, is not exempt from religious tensions, which is sometimes fought by extremism and politicians pursuing selfish gains. I really am looking forward to a world where we all can collaborate. And we move over to the back page of the Veritas newspaper, where we have sports extracts for all our amazing sport lovers out there. Man City keeper Donnarumma says would have stayed at PSG. Says he would have stayed at PSG. So I'm not so much a football lover. What do you think, though?
Well, I think Donnarumma, there's some element of truth in what he's saying. He's quite a fantastic goalkeeper, the best goalkeeper in the world. He won the Yashin Trophy, and when he was asked on stage, he said he would have loved to stay at PSG. But for those who know, Luis Enrique is a man that has very specific ideas as regarding his football philosophies. There's a way he likes his football to be played, and if we're being honest, I think maybe Donnarumma didn't fit the bill anymore. Don't get me wrong, Donnarumma is a fantastic shot stopper, but in the modern game these days, there is a need for more ball playing from goalkeepers. That is, goalkeepers to use their feet to be able to handle possession and all of that. And Donnarumma is not very fantastic at that. So that's why they moved for the French goalkeeper Chevalier, who is more, good with his feet. So Donnarumma staying at PSG would have been very possible, but he didn't fit the bill for Luis Enrique. But that doesn't make him any less of a goalkeeper. He's a fantastic shot stopper and still a top talent, because he was instantly snapped up by Manchester City. Beautiful.
Also, at the back page of the Veritas newspaper, we have Dembele. He won the 2025 Ballon d'Or. Very, very well deserved, if you ask me. What do you make of this, though?
Oh, of course, Dembele winning the 2025 Ballon d'Or was written in the stars, because he was the most sensational player of the season. Some people will make arguments for the likes of Lamine Yamal, the likes of Rafinha, the likes of course, Mohamed Salah. But if you take a look at what PSG was able to achieve and how he was able to show up in every match he played in, if he's not getting a goal, he's getting an assist. If he's not getting an assist, he's contributing to the play, from his pressing to his playmaking to his, disturbing of the defense. He was always that guy. And his consistency from coming back to injury showed that the team might not have been able to achieve so much without him. So definitely well deserved, and I can't wait to see what he does with the French national team at the upcoming World Cup.
Congratulations to Dembele as he's won the 2025 Ballon d'Or. And officially we have come to the end of VERITAS for the month of October 2025. And remember that if you like to promote your brand, if you like to advertise with us, if you like to make any announcement or promote your ceremony, you can kindly call 070 4387 3298 or 080 61 25 50 24.
And of course, you can definitely follow Catholic Social Communications across all social media platforms. On Facebook, it is at Veritas Communication Benin, and on YouTube, it is at Catholic Archdiocese of Benin City Communication. So be sure to follow us and keep yourself updated and abreast with all the happenings in the Archdiocese of Benin.
My name is Ume Obianu Junikyo. Thank you so much for joining us on today's edition of VERITAS October 2025. Till we'll come here again, stick around and always make sure that you are being a good citizen of this dear country, Nigeria.
And I remain Osamudi Ahmed Godswill Oludania. Thank you.